5 negative F1 records that could be broken or extended in 2025. When we think of Formula One records, the first things that come to mind are the most prestigious achievements. Most wins, most pole positions, fastest laps, shortest time to a first victory. But not all records are something to be proud of. In this video, we're diving into 5 unwanted records that could be broken or extended during the 2025 season. And trust me, some of these stats might surprise you. Before we begin, make sure to subscribe to Formula One News so you never miss the biggest F1 stories, from historic records to the latest controversies. Now let's get into it. 1. Most points without a world championship. At the end of the 2024 season, Valtteri Bottas held the unfortunate record for the most points scored without ever winning a title, 1,797 points. However, with Bottas no longer on the grid full-time in 2025 and Sergio Perez also without a confirmed seat, this record is now in the hands of Charles Leclerc, who has racked up 1,430 points in his career. So in 2025, Leclerc will either extend this record or finally become a world champion and pass the burden on. If he wins the title, the next driver in line for this dubious honor will be Carlos Sainz, who currently sits on 1,272.5 points. Leclerc has the talent to become champion, but Ferrari needs to give him the car to make it happen. Could 2025 be his year, or will this record keep growing? Second most points without a race. Win this one belongs to Nico Hülkenberg, and honestly, it's a record that has haunted his career. Since his F1 debut in 2010, he has accumulated 571 points without ever standing on the top step of the podium. His closest rival in 2025, Lance Stroll, with 292 points. But let's be real, it's unlikely that Stroll will take this record from him anytime soon. Hülkenberg has had multiple chances over the years, but whether it's bad luck, bad timing, or being in the wrong car, victory has always slipped away. Could 2025 finally be the season where he breaks this streak? Or will he continue to be known as the best driver never to have won a race? Third, most races. Without a podium or victory, Hülkenberg also leads this category, with a painful 227 Grand Prix starts without ever reaching the podium. He's finished as high as 4th on 3 occasions: Belgium 2012, Korea 2013, and Belgium 2016, but never cracked the top 3. If he doesn't end this streak in 2025, the record will only become harder to shake off. His closest rival in this category is Lance Stroll, who has 166 starts without a win. However, Stroll does have podiums to his name, meaning that in the separate stat of most races without ever making it onto the podium, Yuki Tsunoda is next in line with 87 race starts without a top 3 finish. With Red Bull's future driver lineup still uncertain, could Tsunoda get a shock promotion and finally land a podium? Or will he slowly start creeping toward Hülkenberg's record? 4th most third-place finishes in F1 history. Some drivers are almost always on the podium, but rarely on the top step. Right now, Kimi Räikkönen holds the record for the most third-place finishes in F1 history, with 45. But Lewis Hamilton is coming for that record. He currently has 40 third-place finishes, and with Ferrari's current competitiveness, there's a good chance he could add another 6 podiums in P3 and claim this record for himself. Is this a record Hamilton would want to break? Probably not. But if Ferrari isn't quite fast enough to challenge Red Bull and McLaren directly, it might become a reality. What do you think? Will Hamilton break this record in 2025? 5. Most DNFs in a single season. The final record on our list is one that no driver wants to hold: most retirements in a single season. The record currently belongs to Andrea de Cesaris, who failed to finish 14 of the 16 races in both 1986 and 1987. With 24 races on the calendar in 2025, there's theoretically more opportunity for a driver to rack up DNFs. But modern F1 cars are far more reliable than they used to be. For comparison, in 2024, Alexander Albon led the field with 6 DNFs, less than half of Cesaris's infamous tally. So while this record will probably stay intact, reliability issues and crashes could see a new driver emerge as the retirement leader of 2025. Will it be a case of bad luck or a sign that some drivers are pushing beyond their limits? Breaking the curse. How Lando Norris proved these records can be beaten. Not all negative records last forever. Just ask Lando Norris. Before his Miami Grand Prix win in 2024, Norris held 2 unwanted records. Most podiums without a win, 15. Most points without a win, 691. But in one glorious race, he erased those statistics from the record books. It was proof that even the most frustrating records can be broken. And maybe, just maybe, some of the drivers mentioned today will finally shake off their own F1 curses in 2025. Who do you think has the best chance to break free from these negative records? Can Leclerc finally become world champion? Will Hülkenberg somehow score a miracle win? Let us know in the comments. And before you go, make sure to subscribe to Formula One News for all the latest F1 insights, analysis, and record-breaking moments. See you in the next video.